Sugarman presents the Midnight Special with Hoyt Axton, Hampton Hawes, Kool and the Gang, and your host for this morning, Joan Baez.
I was looking through some photographs I found inside your drawer. I was taken by a photograph of you. There were one or two I know that you would have liked a little more, but they didn't show your spirit quite as true. You were turning around to see who was behind you, and I took your childish laughter by surprise. And at the moment that my camera happened to find you, there was just a trace of sorrow in your eyes. Now the things that I remember seem so distant and so small, though it hasn't really been that long a time. What I was seeing wasn't really happening at all, although for a while our paths did seem to climb. When you see through love's illusions, there lies the danger, and your perfect lover just looks like a perfect fool. So you go running off in search of a perfect stranger, and all the loneliness seems to spring from your life like a fountain from a pool, fountain of sorrow, fountain of life. You've known the hollow sound of your own steps in flight. You had to hide sometimes, but now you're alright. And it's good to see your smiling face tonight. It may not be that hard to reach our dreams, but that magic feeling never seems to last. But while the future's there for anyone to change, still you know it seems it would be easier sometimes to change the past. I'm just 1 or 2 years and a couple of changes behind you, and my lessons at love's pain and heartache school, where if you feel too free and you need something to remind you, there's this loneliness springing up from your life like a fountain from a pool, fountain of sorrow, fountain of life. You've known the hollow sounds of your own steps in flight. You had to hide sometimes, but now you're alright. And it's good to see your smiling face tonight. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Good morning. And welcome to the Midnight Special. people are in the audience already a little bit concerned about why I'm wearing a dress, shoes. Some lady already said, "Where are your grubs?" I said, "Don't worry about it. They're really very close by." But I thought just for shock value, I would wear a dress and even shoes. And this next song, thank you. You see, is that my father? No, thank you. I'm going to sing this evening. My own choice of songs is off of the next album. It's due out right now, and it's a very musical album, and it's called Diamonds and Rust, and this is the lead song from it, or rather the title song, which is called, you guessed it, Diamonds and Rust. Just that the moon is full and you happen to call, and here I sit hand on the telephone, hearing a voice I'd known a couple of light years ago, heading straight for a fall. I remember your eyes were bluer than robin's eggs. My poetry was lousy, you said. Where are you calling from? A booth in the Midwest. 10 years ago I bought you some cufflinks. You brought me something. We both know what memories can bring. They bring diamonds and rust. You burst on the scene, already a legend, the unwashed phenomenon, the original vagabond. You strayed into my arms, and there you stayed, temporarily lost at sea. The Madonna was yours for free. Yes, the girl on the half shell would keep you unharmed. Now I see you standing with brown leaves falling all around and snow in your hair. Now we're smiling out the window of that crummy hotel over Washington Square. Our breath comes out, white clouds mingles and hangs in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Now you're telling me you're not nostalgic. Then give me another word for it. You were so good with words and at keeping things vague. 'Cause I need some of that vagueness now. It's all come back too clearly. Yes, I loved you dearly, and if you're offering me diamonds and rust, I've already paid. My first guests this morning, ladies and gentlemen, are the original Hollywood swingers, Kool and the Gang.
Let's ride. Come on. Yeah. Boogies. Back again. Boogie. There's no beginning. There is no end. Spirit of the boogie. Yeah. That's right. The boogie. Come on. Get up. Just feel the spirit of the boogie. When it hits you, just let it flow. Cause when the boogie comes to get you, you ain't got nowhere to go. Just feel the spirit of the boogie. Let it ease right on inside. Feel the spirit of the boogie. With the man is not a boogie in the land. Feel the spirit. Come on. Of the boogie land. Mr. Man is not a boogie in the land. Yeah. Oh, shake some booty. Just spirit of the boogie. Come on. Get up. Let's get up. Ride. Ride. Feel it. Ride. 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 Spin up. Ride. Come on. Ride. Spin up. America, feel it, spirit of the boogie. Get up, feel it. Get up. Let's do it one more time. Come on.
Before. No smiling faces to help along the way. Your mind seems to be an open door. See, what's it for what? Try to find a way to straighten up your mind. Your lovely mother can always take the chain about your whole lifestyle. It's been so rearranged. Round and round, changes you go through. It's what you wanna do. What you wanna do. What you wanna do. Wanna do. You're fooling with that stuff. Rain traces of poppies in the air. Them right time people, you always find them there. It's all about a doubt. You just can't work it out. Wow. You just can't work it out. Just can't work it out. Wow. It's gonna take you high. Puppies in the air. Train traces you never seen before. Get them rhyme time people. Always, always, always you'll find it there. You should be cool with that stuff.
I would like to introduce the gentlemen who are playing with me this evening. That sounds terrible. Leave it in. It's really hard to get the network to leave anything in. The men who are playing with me this evening, it's really hard to introduce them because I met them 4 hours ago and each one of them has a strange last name. But I'll try it, okay? And we met, I guess, at 1:30 we started practicing. I knew the piano player from before because he worked on the album. The others were new and very strange. No, actually, okay, there's a laugh down here that ought to be mic'd, really. Keyboard, David Page. He says right, okay, go ahead. Electric Electric guitar is Danny Ferguson. That's not so hard. Bass is David Hungate. That wasn't so hard. And drums is Jeff Procaro. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Jesse, come home. There's a hole in the bed where we slept. Now it's growing cold. Jesse, your face in the place where we lay by the hearth, all apart, it hangs on my heart. And I'm leaving the light on the stairs. No, I'm not scared, I wait for you. Hey, Jessie, it's lonely. Come home. Jessie, the stairs and the halls, recalling your step, and I remember too all the pictures are shaded and fading and gray, and I still set a place at the table at noon, and I'm leaving the light on the stairs. No, I'm not scared, I wait for you. Hey, Jessie, it's lonely. Come home. See the spread on the bed. It's like when you left, I kept it for you. All the blues and the greens have been recently cleaned and are seemingly new. Hey, Jess, me and you will swallow the light on the stairs. I'll fix up my hair, we'll sleep unaware. Hey, Jessie, it's lonely. Come home. As you see, I've settled into a new character for this song. This song is really kind of belongs to Hampton Hawes, who is the gentleman at the piano. And Hampton, I met not too long ago. I was writing a little bitty kind of jazz thing, and I have never related very well to jazz, but when I heard Hampton play, he spoke very clearly to me when he played piano. So I played him this little song, and he began playing around with it on the piano, and then we had some improvisations, and then we had some arrangements, and everybody got very jazzed about it, ha-ha. And then I thought, well, the least I can do is write some words for it. So I threw together a bunch of words that are all children's names, and they're all my cousins and second cousins and their friends, and Gabriel, my son, and his best friends, and so on. And that's about all it amounts to, except for keep an ear out for the piano, and that's Hampton Hawes. Okay. Give me a note. Okay. Lily, Fanny, Morgan and Christian, Katie and Nathan, Tommy and Zemzem, Alex and JJ, Ty and Ezekiel, Amy and Josie, Matthew and Mosi, Sweetbird and Nicholas, come here and tickle us. I don't like nicknames, I like to play games. One of them's Batman, that's where it's at, man. Look at your t-shirt, I see you're all wet now. I'll give you a bath if you go to bed now. Oh, can't you see I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired.
Next week, the Midnight Special presents once again the exciting Mr. Tom Jones. And joining Tom Jones will be the Kiki D Band, Chuck Berry, and also Chuck and Tom going to do some golden oldies for you. And also a surprise appearance by Tom Jones's good buddy, Mr. Paul Anka. Going to be a lot of fun. So don't miss Tom Jones, Chuck Berry, the Kiki D Band, along with Paul Anka next week. And we're going to be right back with more from Hoyt Axton, Kool and the Gang, Hampton Hawes, and your host for this morning, Joan Baez. So don't split, don't go. We got 60 more minutes of show. Hallelujah.
Let the midnight special shine a table of a light on me.
I'm very happy to be able to have on the show this morning somebody who's a close friend of mine, and that is Big Crazy Hoyt Axton. And some of you know him for having written the very recent and very successful Ringo's hit, the No No song. Hoyt Axton.
Rolling you gonna find your shoe? In an empty bed with an aching head, you know it's gotta give you the blues. I don't know what's going on here. I know things are not alright. If you want me to, I'll go, dear. If you want, I'll stay all night. Came here with my broken heart wrapped away with care. And all you do is sit and drink and stare at your TV. When the morning comes and you gotta get up, how you gonna find your shoes? In an empty bed with an aching head, you know it's gotta give you the blues.
You asked me why I came here. Well, you're the one who found.
I wasn't very happy, but I did all right alone. Thought you'd learn to love me, I guess you never will. The keys are lost to the kingdom, and I don't have time to kill. And when the morning comes and you gotta get up, how you gonna find your shoe? In an empty bed with an aching head, you know it's gotta give you the blues. All right. So it's goodbye, Carolina. So long, Tennessee. California's calling now. Chicago's good to me. My feet are in the stirrups. My pony wants to run. Think I'll hit the highway. I guess you're not the one. And when the morning comes and you gotta get up, how you gonna find your shoe? In an empty bed with an aching head, you know it's gotta give you the blues. When the morning comes and you gotta get up, how you gonna find your shoe? In an empty bed with an aching head, you know it's gotta give you the blues.
Hoyt has been a friend of mine for a long time. The man with the cards is not responsible. Okay, hit it, Hoyt. Oh, excuse me, I want to say one thing. Linda Ronstadt, excuse me. She does a beautiful job on this song, and I'm imitating her to get through with it, okay? Well, go ahead.
This is it?
This is it.
That's the intro?
That's
Here we
right.
go. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Like a lion in the winter, I can hear the summer call. Like a ship out on the ocean, made of stone. And sometimes when I get lonely, I can swear I hear you call. Oh, the nights are cold when you don't keep me warm. And when I first saw you, I first loved you with a song that I sang to the fire in your eyes. But somebody told me that it wouldn't be easy, and you carried that lie for the devil to sing.
Some sail rivers deep and muddy, some sail rivers clear and cold, but the river that I'm sailing goes to sea. And sometimes I do grow weary, sometimes I feel old, and sometimes I wonder if you think of me. The song that I sang to the rat in your eye. But somebody told you that it wouldn't be easy, and you carried that lie for the devil to sing. Like a lion in the winter, I can hear the summer call. Like a ship out on the ocean, made of stone. And sometimes when I get lonely, I can swear I hear you call. Oh, the nights are cold when you don't keep me warm. And when I first saw you, I first loved you with the song that I sang to the flight in your eye. But somebody told me that it wouldn't be easy, and you carried that lie for the devil to sing.
Okay, for anybody who might have tuned in late, I don't know how that's possible, anybody's still awake, but anyhow, if you tuned in late, I already introduced Hampton Hawes once this evening, and he played on a song with me, which was written practically for him. And Hampton Hawes has been playing jazz for a long, long time. I won't tell you how long. I don't know if you want to.
No.
That's what I thought. That's why we only took one microphone up here, because Hampton's kind of shy. Plus, I knew he wouldn't want to go into how long he's been playing jazz. Anyway, Hampton, I really love Hampton, and I love his music, and you get to have a little section of just Hamp playing. Thank you.
Thank you.
used, I remember well. And then they stopped in a strange hotel with the neon burning bright. He felt the heat of the night hit him like a freight train moving with a simple twist of fate. Saxophone someplace nearby played. She was walking on by the arcade as a light burst through a beat-up shade where he was waking up. She dropped a coin into a cup of a blind man at the gate and forgot about a simple twist of fate. He woke up and the room was bare. He didn't see her anywhere. He told himself he didn't care. He pushed the window open wide. He felt an emptiness inside to which he just could not relate. Run by the simple twist of fate. He hears the ticking of the clocks, yes. Small waves whisper to the rocks. He hunts her down by the waterfront docks where the sailors all come in. Yeah, perhaps he'll see her once again. How long must he wait? Once more for a simple twist of fate. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. People tell me it's a crime to feel too much at any one time. All it cost me was a dime, but the bells refused to ring. She was born in spring, but I was born too late. Blame it on a simple twist of fate.
The Midnight Special continues right after station identification.
Let the midnight special shine its every loving light on me.
Okay, this is a song that Stevie Wonder... Leave it, don't cut it. This is a song that Stevie Wonder wrote many years ago. And I would just like to apologize personally, Stevie, if you're listening. I have massacred the words. But I loved the song, and I learned it off a tape in my car, you know. And then a few months later, I made the record, and I said, oh, I want to do that one, I want to do that one. And we never got a lead sheet. So the words are incorrect, but the tune remains somehow absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Stevie. I never dreamed you'd leave in summer. I thought you would go, then come back home. No, I never dreamed you'd leave in summer. And now my quiet nights are spent alone. You said you would be the warmth in springtime. That is when you started to be cold. Okay, this song is a song that I wrote when I happened to be on tour, and I heard and I read that Bob Dylan was returning to the stage. And that's just before he did the great big, concert tour that probably most of you saw. And I felt like, I wanted to say something to him. And I also felt as though I didn't want to answer questions of the press for the next 6 weeks. So I wrote this little song that explained how I felt about Bob Dylan's return to sing to us. It's called Winds of the Old Days. The ladies adrift in a foreign land, singing on issues both humble and grand. A decade flew past her, and there on the page she read that the prince had returned to the stage. Hovering near treacherous water, a friend saw her drifting and caught her. Unguarded fantasies flying too far, memories tumbling like sweets from a jar. Take me down to the harbor now, grapes of the summer are low on the bow. Ghosts of my history will follow me there, and the winds of the old days will blow through my hair. Breath on an undying ember, it doesn't take much to remember those eloquent songs from the good old days that set us to marching with banners ablaze. But reporters, there's no sense in prying. Our blue-eyed son's been denying the truths that are wrapped in a mystery. The 60s are over, so set him free. Take me down to the harbor now, grapes of the summer are low on the bow. Ghosts of my history will follow me there, and the winds of the old days will blow through my hair. Why do I sit the autumnal judge? Years of self-righteousness will not budge. Singer, savior, it was his to choose. Which of us knows what was his to lose? Idols are best when they're made of stone. Savior's a nuisance to live with at home. Stars often fall, heroes go unsung, and martyrs most certainly die too young. So thank you for writing the best songs. Thank you for righting a few wrongs. You're a savage gift on a wayward bus, but you stepped down and you sang to us. And get you down to the harbor now. Most of the sour grapes are gone from the bough. Ghosts of Johanna will visit you there, and the winds of the old days will blow through your hair.
evening, Archie, and I couldn't believe you were all going to show up. Could you, Archie? My Gloria? Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my guests this morning. This was Hoyt Axton, Hampton Hawes, and Kool and the gang for joining me. And thank you for watching. Good night.
This is Wolfman Jack reminding you that your host on the Midnight Special next week gonna be Tom Jones.